Man, what's going on, y'all? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Machiavelli Mills TV. Let's see who I can get up in here today, man. Let's see who I can get up in here today. I was like, what the hell is that? Oh, my bed. Let's have a conversation about Mr. Russell Wilson, Sean Payton, and Russ finally standing up for himself. I'm so glad he did this. I'm so glad Russell Wilson took this stance today. But first, I'm going to let y'all come in before I start going on my rant. What's happening, y'all? I hope everybody feeling all right today. Well, this evening, tonight, rather. I said this evening, tonight. Hope everybody feeling good tonight. Chris, what's going on with you, boss? How you feeling? Black Mall, what's the word, my boy? What's going down with you, man? Glad to hear you all good, man. Glad to hear you good, man. I'm going to let the audience build up a little bit before I start going on my rant. My dog, Derek, what's the word, boss? Yeah, man. As he should, Zeddy. I'm glad he stood up for himself. Because this is just getting out of hand, and Sean Payton is losing his mind. He getting ridiculous with it, fam. Oh, man, I appreciate you watching while you on the clock, bro. He getting ridiculous with this, man. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to let, some more people come in a little bit. We're going to talk about what Sean Payton said that set off Russell Wilson and what Russell Wilson said in response, you know? To NBA on NBC has brought back memories for sure. Definitely. That NBA on NBC, that's the Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan NBA around that era, man. He said, man, that Houston OKC game was lit. Man, I ain't even, bro. I'm telling y'all. I didn't even watch the game, man. Didn't watch no game yesterday. None. He said Aiden was looking like Kwame Brown. Yeah, I saw the sports shows regarding the games, though. I didn't watch the games, but I saw the sports shows regarding the games, and they said like DeAndre was just out there, just to be out there. But yeah, man. So look, man, we're gonna see. We can build up a little audience. We don't have many people in here tonight. Probably because this topic is not of interest to some people. Maybe some people probably busy. Jazzy J, what's going on? What's happening? But yeah, man. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something real quick. Real quick. But yeah, man. So look. Russell Wilson, Sean Payton. Sean Payton, head coach of the Denver Broncos, longtime coach of the New Orleans Saints. He came out after the game that he had after the Denver Broncos game against the New York Football Giants. He came out and basically applauded the quarterback play of Jackson Dart. He talked about how The quarterback change has been great for them over there. Because the Giants started out playing Russell Wilson at first. Russ was not playing so well, so they went and changed to Jackson Dart. And Sean Payton said he was hoping that they would have made the quarterback change a little later. Basically saying they were looking forward to playing Russ because they knew they could beat Russ. And Russ wasn't, in so many words, saying Russ not that good. So they was hoping that Russ would still be the quarterback when they played the New York Football Giants, because they felt like they was going to beat Russ and they knew they could handle Russ, in so many words, right? He was taking shots at Russ. And so Russell Wilson caught wind of this. Russell Wilson then took to Twitter and said, classless, but not surprised. Didn't realize you're still bounty hunting 15 plus years later through the media, right? He said, classless, but not surprised. Didn't realize you're still bounty hunting 15 plus years through the media. Black Mall, y'all got to stop. Sean Payton ain't have to say that, though. He did that on purpose. For some reason, Sean Payton has been using Russell Wilson as a guy to throw darts at. For some reason, right? Russ not playing well at all. He's not. He was not playing well. But Sean Payton didn't have to make that comment. He did it intentionally. And he looks at Russ as a punching bag for him. So I'm glad Russell Wilson told his ass, hold on, man. You classless. I'm shocked you still didn't realize you're still bounty hunting 15 years later through the media. Because he got trouble for bounty hunting, putting out like rewards for his team to injure certain players. That got found out, and of course he got in trouble for it. But for me, Sean Payton attacking Russ, it just is too crazy now. For real. Y'all have moved on. You got the quarterback you want. Why are you going out of your way to throw shots at Russ when he's down? Like, especially like he's not even starting. He's not a factor on the team right now. What has Russ done to you that you feel like you got to go out of your way to take shots at him? For what? And when Sean Payton ain't got no room to do that. Yeah, but Black Mall, why do we have to say we wish they would have made the change later? Like, for what? Like, no, like Russ ain't playing. So why would, that's like me saying, man, I wish they still had that other dude. Why would you do that? Yeah, Russ not playing well, but Russ didn't play yesterday. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what he's going out of his way to do that. And for me, Sean Payton ain't got no room to be talking about nobody. If anybody, he has underachieved in the NFL. Every year we looked up, the New Orleans Saints had this dynamic ass offense. All the time, they had a dynamic offense. All the time, Kamara, Michael Thomas, them, all these offensive weapons they got, they ain't made nothing shake. They ain't made nothing shake since they beat the Colts that year, right? So what has Russell done for this type of disrespect to be like warranted? People act like Russ didn't belong in the league, like he was just garbage for all that time. Like, come on, bro, come on. Yeah, he didn't play well with Denver, but Sean Payton, he really got it out for dude. Like, again, there's no need to say that. But I'm like, Sean, you ain't been on nothing. Read about the articles about Russell isolating himself in Denver. I mean, that's cool. That's cool, right? But again, Sean Payton, Sean ain't got no room to be talking about nobody. He has significantly underachieved. All the time, people kept picking the Saints. He keep falling short. He is the NFL's equivalent of Doc Rivers. If we gonna be real, Sean Payton, the NFL's equivalent of Doc Rivers, got a stacked team, always got some odds in his favor, and always coming up short. Always coming up short. So, yeah, man, like he got 5 Super Bowls or 3 Super Bowls. He only got 1. So for me, I feel like, all right, bro, like, okay, y'all got y'all guy. Russ is gone. It's all good now. Why do you have to go out your way to say, I wish we was playing Russ and so many workers? Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? Russ better than me. I'd have talked about that goddamn vagina neck that he got around that saggy neck, that turkey neck he got, man. What? I promise you, I'd have been going in on him. He better what? Sean better, man, for real. Sean Payton know who to pull that with, though. He know who to pull that with. Because some other quarterbacks would have choked him out. My mama got the saggy face. Can't be talking to me, bro. Like, man, like, I'm like, Sean Payton, he's steady doing all that. And then him and Bo Nix, Bo get to holler at him all type of crazy. He cool with it. You know what I'm saying? He cool with it. And the Packers bogus for throwing shots at Aaron Rodgers. For how Aaron Rodgers had them litty for the longest of time. They bogus for that too. Two wrongs don't make a right. You know? But like my point is, Sean Payton sees something with Russ, he want to keep picking it over and over again. Right? That he sees something, and he only doing this because he felt like Russ not going to say nothing. Russ the church boy who not going to say nothing to him. That's my issue. Like, all right, bro. You're not going to do this to nobody else but dude because you feel like dude not going to say nothing to you. That's you feel like you can get away with it with him. He not going to be the one that's going to say nothing to you. He going to just let it ride and take the high road. Right? Soon as Russ got to Denver, he goes Sean Payton. Stop kissing all them damn babies, kissing all them babies. As soon as Russ got over there, he ready to take shots at Russ. Stop kissing all them babies, all of that. Man, he be lucky Russ ain't telling him, kiss my ass, dog. Again, he know who to talk like that too. He know. So man, let's be for real, man. Let's be for real. Now I didn't even watch Michael Jordan interview on Peacock. Nah, what Mike was talking about? Aaron Ford, what's the word, man? What Mike was talking about? But yeah, Aaron Ford, what's up with you though? This person for sure, man. Have a Russell as teammates in Seattle who called out Russ. It's a nice guy. I mean, yeah, he has teammates who called him out for sure. But like, some of them are extra too though with it. Yes, Marshawn Lynch, cool, but Richard Sherman acting like Russ was trash. It's crazy. You cannot like a guy and not like certain things that was done, and I get that. That's cool. That's fine. I get that. But like, it started getting too personal. Even with Richard Sherman, Richard acting like he trash, talking about acting like the only reason Russ was successful was because of the Legion of Boom in the run game. No. Again, Legion of Boom ended in like 2015. Russ' best years was after that. Russ' best years was after that. I mean, and they ain't really care. And the reason why they didn't care for Russ is because Russ was standoffish with them. And I believe it's because Russ did not know how to interact with certain dudes from certain backgrounds. And he should have got over that. Yes. Right? They feel like Russ was able to circumvent certain things because, he didn't feel comfortable. I feel like he didn't feel comfortable connecting with teammates. And that's something he should have got over 100%. 100%. He was wrong for that. You don't call Marshawn Lynch from a block number. I'm with that. That's weird. He in the backfield with you. Why are you calling him from a block number? That's weird. All the way. But Sean Payton not gonna keep taking shots at me though, dog. You're not gonna keep taking shots at me like that. Nah. I'm not even over there with y'all, bro. I'm not even playing in the game. I wasn't even playing. So, like, what? I don't know. Something about, again, something about Russell. I mean, something about Sean Payton doing all that. Something don't rub me right about it. He just going out of his way, hollering and screaming at Russ like that. I'm like, man, what? Again, it's certain he wouldn't do that to certain dudes. Who you talking to? I'm a grown man, dog. You ain't gonna be all that you doing. He going crazy, especially when Russ been in the league all them years. He's like hollering at Russ like Russ was a rookie or a second-year player. For real, like, yeah, that's what it. I know he a good old boy in some aspects. That's why I'm like, all right, dog. It's just getting too. Something about this just seems really off-putting for real. But what do you say? What y'all looking at? What y'all talking about in the comment section? He talking about MJ had LeBron punching the air. He all go. Sean Payton gonna get Future to beat Russ again. Lorraine, you and I know Future is a lean drinking, a pill popping animal. He not beating up nobody. I don't think Future can fight at all. My little cousins might whoop Future ass. I like his music though, but I wouldn't be surprised if my little cousins whoop Future. He better go get somebody else to do it. He better go get somebody else to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Future ain't finna do nothing but sip his lean and make some more music. That's it, man. And I like the music, but yeah, like, he not finna do nothing to do. So I believe a lot of it is jealousy. Russ has a fine wife, seems to be happy in life. I don't know. I just think people look at Russ as a punching man. He easy, like, you feel like he ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna say nothing to me if I do this and say this to him. So let's do it. Can you please tell me how I can get $1 million worth of game? Man, you gotta go taller at Gillian Wallow, man. So Russ finally starting to let out his inner. Yeah, man, they be trying to play him, man. I'm glad say something back to dudes, man, because dudes be going way out of left field, talking crazy. Talking too crazy now. And again, has Russ played well these last few years? No. But we're not going to ignore the first 10 years of his career. Like, he just was a bum. All the way through and through, like, no. We ain't going to do that. But yeah, I just feel like Sean Payton is beside himself with a lot of that. You say he should have responded to Channing Crowder as well. I believe so. For sure. Russ stole Sierra from Future. Well, she wasn't with Future no more when Russ got her. So she wasn't with Future no more. Miss A, what's going on, man? What's going on? But no, man, what Mike was talking about on NBC, I didn't even see the interview. What he was saying. What you mean turn into Brad Daugherty? Brad Daugherty be doing NASCAR and stuff, don't he? What you mean? Zero, what's happening with you? See you pissed off some on your Kobe and MJ vid. I know I made some people mad. It's all right, though. Yeah, Brad owns a NASCAR team. I'm about to say, yeah, I knew. I'm about to say Brad Daugherty got into NASCAR. I know afterwards, after he was playing. So what you say? What you saying, Black Mall, about Russ? They got AI cursing. They got AI Kobe cursing out kids now. Yeah, man, they making AIs of everybody, man. They got AI of Martin Luther King. They got AI of All different type of people, man. It's getting wild out here. AI of Tupac, Biggie, everybody. So it's yeah. He said also about your video on Marcellus, he's never been a friend to us, neither has Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, man, like Marcellus was I had to talk about it because a lot of people don't know how Marcellus really get down for real. Said Mike looked like he was a little hungover with that interview last night. Mike like that yak, man. So I don't know. I didn't see the interview though. 88 Rashawn, what up, though? What's the word? Said there's no AI Elvis Presley though. Jordan is bound to speak on LeBron's game sooner or later. He's not, bro. Michael Jordan got a lot of respect for LeBron James, Andre. A lot of y'all don't know that, but he does. He's not gonna say nothing. Andre, Michael Jordan not gonna say nothing bad about LeBron James, like at all. It's not gonna happen. So Marcellus has said he's been to the White House a few times this year. I'm sure he has. I'm sure he has. Said, oh really? Yes, Andre. That's why when LeBron was 15 years old, Michael Jordan picked LeBron to be on his basketball team to play with him against other NBA players. Yeah, he got a lot of respect for LeBron James. He said, what are we talking about tonight? We're talking about Russell Wilson um, responding to his former coach, disrespecting him. He said, just finished arguing with folks in Dreamers Pro latest LeBron video. Bron didn't play, but he's still a topic. And you know that's how it go. Watch now Dreamers Pro saying LeBron letting his team down by not playing. But at first he say the Lakers better off without LeBron James. You can't win for losing with Dreamers Pro. He been saying LeBron needs to be gone from the Lakers, and he probably like LeBron letting his team down by not playing. Luka Doncic had to do all this by himself last night. I'm sure that's probably somewhere in his argument. Jay Taylor, what's going on with you? What's the word? Said, I believe Mike and LeBron are closer than what people think. Yeah, man. Mike and LeBron got a lot of respect for each other. Said you're spot on, Mills. I know it. I knew it, King of the South. That's how you get down. All LeBron is letting his teammate down by faking an injury. He's letting his teammates down. But as we know, Dreamers Pro always say the Lakers better off without LeBron. They're better off without him. They don't need LeBron. Trust the best here. Trust the best here. Got a good show today for you guys, man. Dad damn LeBron James. Dad damn LeBron James. The Lakers don't need LeBron James. Trust the best here. Got a good show today for you guys, man. The MJ fans don't want MJ to respect LeBron. They also believe MJ doesn't respect him the same way they don't. That's a great point. Michael Jordan fans don't want Michael Jordan to respect LeBron. They actually believe Michael Jordan doesn't respect LeBron the same way they don't. They don't. That's projection at finest. Yes, Michael Jordan respects LeBron James a ton. So he's not going to take shots at LeBron. He's not going to sneak diss LeBron. He's not going to do none of that. People think that Michael Jordan getting on TV is a time for Michael Jordan to criticize LeBron and go at LeBron, and it's not. That's not what's finna go down. But I know that's what people want to go down. Yeah, man. They both respect each other. They're not finna do that. Said Mills, the Obama Center opening up in Jackson Park next year. Jackson Park about like 25 minutes away from me. Shout out Jackson Park, man. I used to live right by Jackson Park. The only player we know Mike doesn't like is Isaiah. Is Isaiah. And even that, Mike respects Isaiah Thomas's basketball game, though. He just don't like Isaiah personally. But he respects Isaiah Thomas's basketball game without question. They both respect each other's basketball abilities. They just don't like each other personally. You say MJ better just MJ is just going to tell the world about how great he was. Yep, Mike gonna be up in there. Back in my day, I was drinking a whole fifth and then going on the court lighting dudes up for 60. Isaiah never gonna let that dream team ish go. He waiting for an apology that he's never gonna get. Well, yeah, and Michael Jordan, Isaiah got stirred up from the Last Dance documentary when Mike said he hated Isaiah. And that just re-triggered Isaiah. Zeke, like, man, what? You said he's never uttered a bad word about Pippen. Always hype dude up. Yeah. Scotty got some personal stuff in his life that I think just affected his comments about Mike. Losing his son and then his ex-wife running around, having a midlife crisis, trying to date every young dude in the industry. That kind of took a toll on him and his mental. And then later on, Mike's son would be running around with Larsa. But, you know, Scotty made some comments about Mike before Mike's son started running around with Larsa. Said Jordan gonna sound like a champ and not some washed up player like your guy LeBron. Andre, here you go. Now, if Michael Jordan put LeBron James on his Mount Rushmore, you're gonna be crying. Why does he like LeBron? But why? How could he? How could he do this to me? Oh man, Khadijah, I appreciate the Cash App donation. Khadijah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you a ton. Hey, did you see the Kevin McCall video? Nah, I only saw a clip of him. I didn't really watch the video. Kevin got some, I think he got some mental, I think he got something going on with his mental state. And I've said that for years. Kevin, he's not all the way right to me. Something going on with Kevin. I think mentally. Like I think he got some mental health stuff going on with him personally. That's my opinion. I didn't watch the clip, but I think he does. And so, like, yeah, Kevin, I'm not shocked Kevin was doing all of that at all. He said, yeah, I remember your videos about him. Yeah, man. Kev got a lot of stuff going on with him, man. Why you sound like an Exxon Mobil Pakistan clerk? You and I know gonna Andre, you trying to fry? Let me look at your avatar because you trying to fry. Why I sound like an Exxon Mobil? I gotta make sure I can see your picture. Khadijah, what's going on with you? Cause you trying to fry, I gotta see your picture so I can talk about your ass real quick. Yo, Mac, when you were growing up watching the game, was there division amongst fans about certain players and fan bases like there is now? You see, like when I was coming up, like sports debate shows didn't like. I think it caused more division than anything. There were certain guys that preferred certain players over the other, right? You had certain guys that was like, yo, let me see. You had certain guys that felt like they liked Allen Iverson over Vince Carter, Allen Iverson over Kobe, stuff like that. But I don't think it was this type of division amongst the fan bases. I think now, because of sports debate shows and social media, you've seen a lot more debate. Now, I will say this, though. As it pertains to not basketball, in boxing, I remember, again, I was a kid, though. I remember people arguing over, like, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. But, you know, it wasn't like this, though. Oh, man, my dog, he say, I appreciate the donation, bro. He say, applying for my PhD in sociology at UIC. Wish me luck. Oh, man, good luck, man. You got it. You got it, man. That doctoral program, that's what's up, man. That's a major thing. You get that done, man. Even going for it is major. So I'm wishing you luck, man. You got it though. You're gonna get into the program, you're gonna finish out, man. I salute anybody going for that PhD. That's real business, man. At the time, I didn't have it in me to do it. But that's real though, man. Uh what they say, what degree? I got my degree in communication. Both of my master's and my bachelor's in communication. See, a lot of racist fans in boxing, 100%. 100%. Like, I'm gonna be real. The closest thing I've seen to like a LeBron and like Kobe debate in boxing recently was Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. That was like the biggest divide I had saw in like boxing. Well, amongst the black fan base, amongst the black fan bases. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, well, was like a real major like divide amongst the fan bases, amongst the black fan base, for sure. But before then, I can't recall one. Said Mills, your video about fanboys is spot on. Yeah, like man, bro, every player has fanboys. I think people tend to act like LeBron is the only one who has fanboys. Every player has fanboys. Every, not every, but every major player, Pantheon great, yeah, for sure. So I hate that Bud spent so much time at top rank. Yeah, man. If he would have went to PBC, he would have got a lot of probably some more big fights. You would have probably seen him fight Danny. You would have seen him fight Keith Thurman. Pacquiao fight probably would have happened. You know what I mean? So you would have seen some more bigger fights from him. But I mean, Bud's career still played out well for himself. He made a lot of money fighting Errol, and Errol, my dog. But he dismantled Errol from pillar to post. He went up to 154, got a belt at 54 over Israel Madrimov, and then still had to fight with Canelo Alvarez and severely outclassed Canelo to where Canelo was giving up in the later rounds. And he went up 2 weight divisions and is an undisputed champion at 168. That is a amazing career. He's 3-time undisputed champion. Said I can't stand Bob Arum, man. Yeah, Bob was wild because Bob was trashing Terrence, and that's your guy. He act like there wasn't no Bob wasn't PBC. Said yeah, basketball discourse has taken a turn for the worse. I'm trying to see what he say. We got yeah, basketball discourse has definitely took a turn for the worse. We got MJ fans coming up with homoerotic terms for LeBron fans, and LeBron fans do the same. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy, man. So, but again, I think the climate of like sports media is just so different now. It's the thing to do because of the sports debate shows and social media and hell YouTube, where me and anybody else can make a channel and engage in discourse and get a lot of clicks and views and everything. Any Andre Ward, yeah, Andre Drake the man for real. Shout out to Andre Ward, man. Crawford fought Canelo when he was on his last leg. Hey, don't do that, Lorraine. Don't do that, Lorraine. He didn't fight Canelo on his last leg because people were saying Canelo was gonna knock Bud out and annihilate him. And Bud got the win in unanimous fashion, dominant fashion. He said, in words, say LeBron hated on Jordan and Kobe. Where's the evidence? Y'all just say ish without thinking. Oh man. You see, I like Ward, but I had Kovalev winning that first fight by a round. Yeah, I mean, whoo. So a lot of people feel like Kovalev won that first fight. Yeah. Me and my uncle talked about that a lot. People feel like Sergey pulled that first fight off. Second fight, Dre had his number. Dre had him figured out for sure. But yeah, man, Andre tough, man. Andre showed me his pedigree in that fight though, where he got hurt by Kovalev and got up and still brought the fight to him. What do you feel about MJ Michael Jordan saying he wished he could play again? I mean, that's no surprise. Mike loves basketball. He's ultra competitive. And so yeah, man, like I'm sure he wish he still can play. That would be a cool thing. Like if we could turn off the sliders and turn off fatigue and turn off athletic decline, and Mike could just play till he was 98, till he was 75. That would have been cool to watch and see. But I think a lot of players who really were great, they missed the game. Basketball has always been Mike's life. He loved it. I think he got a kick out of it when he was at the top of his reign. He loved it. He loved being the man. He loved being the top dog. He loved competing. He loved getting on that court and doing what he does best. I kind of can imagine the same way like Muhammad Ali. When Muhammad Ali had to retire, he still wished he could fight for real and still wished he could be that dominant heavyweight champion that he once was. Jordan, Brady, Floyd, Bud, they just ultra competitive. Yeah, man, like they want to be able to still play forever and still. But unfortunately, it don't work like that. Just because LeBron played longer doesn't automatically make him better than Jordan either. Yeah, I mean, nobody's saying that. I got Mike number one. Well, I'm not saying it at least. But LeBron playing long is an incredible feat. And playing long at a high level is an incredible feat. Ali had Parkinson. Yeah, of course. MJ is a basketball fiend. Look how he started rubbing the armrest on the chair with Mike Tirico. Asked him when was the last time he touched the basketball. Mike Tirico, a.k.a. I'm Italian. I'm Italian. Mike Tirico, a.k.a. I'm Italian. I said, well, do the Italians know that? Do the Italians know you Italian, Mike Tirico? Do they know your heritage lies in Sicily? Oh, man. If Mike had access to the body maintenance options available today, yeah, now I think he could have played for much longer, I think Mike still could have played for a little longer too. But shoot, I think he was just like, man, I don't know if I got a chance to win. Let me just go ahead and sit down somewhere. Did you see the clip of Shady McCoy making fun of Acho and Joy Taylor relationship? Yeah, I saw it. I think that was all rehearsed. I think they know that's something that, like, again, Acho they have their own YouTube channel. Acho bought that channel from somebody because that channel has 2 million subscribers already. They didn't do that overnight. Acho bought somebody YouTube channel that had 2 million subscribers, scrubbed the YouTube, and they started putting videos up there. But they trying to gain traction for their channel. So of course, Shady joking about that will bring headline. It will bring clicks to the show. Everybody gonna talk about it. Definitely. Man, Google the accusations on Mike. I'm Italian Tirico. I gotta Google them accusations. I remember when what's my man's name? Marv Albert had them crazy freaky allegations on his name. He bought an old FS1 channel. Okay, got you. Cause I'm like, ain't no way. Cause he changed the name of the channel, but that ain't. Yeah, he got 2 million subscribers out of nowhere. They ain't got 2 million subscribers overnight. He not Shannon Sharp, and to get that type of views and get that type of audience that quick. He said the panty wearing biter. Yeah, biting girls and stuff. What the hell, Marv Albert? Marv Albert wilding out. Like, boy, what's wrong with you, boy? You freaked out, boy. Be cool. Be cool out here, man. Said choking prostitute. Yeah, Marv Albert wilding out. Remember Joe Namath told the girl on camera, I could kiss you right now. Joe Namath lit off the beers, boy. Is Mike Tirico black? Yeah, I think he half black, half Italian. But he say he Italian. And then Mike Tirico and them Italians look at you and say, what? What? No, 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 no. The Italians be calling Mike Tirico the M word, and not his name, Mike. Not Mike. Marv Albert and Streetwalkers addiction. Crazy. Joe Namath was on the side going crazy. Namath's on the sidelines in the fur. He's one of the coldest NFL picks ever. Hey man, Joe Namath, Broadway Joe. Who was that? Who was that? Aaron Andrews, who he told he wanted to kiss her. Was that Aaron Andrews? I could kiss you. Right now, like, hey man, Joe, stop being freaked out, bro. Let's talk about this football game. Goddamn, Joe. Eyes on the prize, brother. Mike Tirico is Italian, like he said, just like Tiger Woods made up a nationality. Yeah. Kabbalasian or something he said. What Tiger Woods say? Kabbalasian? Kabbalasian? Something he said. I don't know. He said, don't call anything but black. Don't call me that. Don't call me that. Joe wore pantyhose. Like I said, an OJ type. Yeah, I'm anything but black. Don't call me black. I know black, Poppy. I know black. That was Michelle Tafoya. He was saying it too. I could kiss you. How's it, Chicago, buddy? Godfrey. I wish I knew, man. Godfrey had me on. The channel would be more popping than what it is now if I was Godfrey had me on there. Tafoya is full-blown MAGA. Is she? I'm not shocked, but wow. Okay, I haven't kept up with Michelle Tafoya. You said, I don't care. You could be as dark as me. If you don't claim it, I won't for you. Yeah. I'm not going to try to get you to be black, though. You say you ain't? Yeah. Okay, be Italian then. I believe Shady McCoy was in a relationship with Joy Taylor, too. You think he would say that, though? If he was, I don't know. Shady strikes me as a man who, like, very territorial about women. You know what I'm saying? All MFs with money and not doing ish for the community. People are OJ types, for real, for real. Godfrey don't look like no damn Kadeem Hardison. What? Hold on. Who said Godfrey look like Kadeem Hardison? I ain't know he said that. Man, you said I mean from the 6th man. Oh, okay, that's something Miss A said. Joy Taylor fine as F. She the type you know ain't ish, but she fine, so you try your hand anyway. Yeah, Joy nice, man. Joy is official like a referee with a whistle. She cold. I ain't gonna never say Joy ain't cold, because she cold in the mind. She colder than polar. She colder than polar bear piss. Joy Taylor colder than a bitter baby mama. Joy Taylor colder than the shoulder of Sub-Zero. I ain't gonna lie. Godfrey killed me with that Antonio Brown fade. That's his ish, man. Godfrey. You said Joy Taylor ain't finer than Taylor, but that Taylor Rooks, boy. Oh my God. She just got engaged or married or engaged. Taylor so cold. Woo! She went to University of Illinois too. A lot of my homies went to Illinois. Man, I would have ran into Taylor Rooks. Man, listen. Yeah, her brother, she got a real light-skinned brother too. Like, you know what I mean? They all got that little light skin. Taylor cold though. Zero say my bad for changing the subject, Mac. But I saw somebody on IG say that Black American style of boxing is the best. Is the best in the world. And will always be. Alone. And it has always been. I couldn't agree more. Yes. Um. Alone. Who filed for divorce? Joy left her husband at home in Florida, moved to LA, was sleeping around on. Oh, I see y'all. You talking about that? But no. Yeah, man. Black American fighters, man, very skilled. A lot of them are athletic. High IQ. Yeah, Black American fighters, man, they're taught to hit and not be hit a lot of times. They're taught to be slick. That's practiced in a lot of the black gyms. Black American, yeah, it's and Khadijah's right. Black American boxing style is the hardest style to figure out. Black American fighters not gonna play rock'em sock'em robots for you most of the time. They're not. They gonna outslick you. It's hard to figure out. They're not gonna just let you just well on most Black American fighters that have been fighting for a long time since they were kids. They come from gyms that's gonna teach them not to just sit and take punishment. That's gonna teach them how to counterpunch. That's gonna teach them how to exploit weaknesses on fighters. They're gonna teach them to use whatever their strong suit is to their advantage. Am I familiar with Amber Marie Green, photographer from Chicago? No, I'm not. Actually not. She must got some really dope pictures, man. I'm not familiar with her. Hopkins told Pavlovic after the fight, "You learn that slick-ish, you'll be unstoppable." Yeah, man. It's slick and savvy stuff. A lot of Black American fighters have that type of ability. You seen it from James Toney, Floyd Mayweather Jr. You seen it, I mean, hell, from Terrence Bud Crawford, Gervonta Davis. Oh, yeah, Pernell, Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker. For sure. Did I see Stephen A. apologize to Jasmine Crockett? Nah, I didn't even see that. No. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson. Shakur, his grandfather taught him how to. Yeah, man. Shakur. A lot of black fighters had that slick style. Again, that's why they last for a long time, and they are champions across many weight classes, and they're able to be good across a ton of weight classes because they're not relying simply on just overpowering everybody. Not all black fighters are. Some are, but they have a lot of skills and attributes that's transferable across many weight classes. 100%. Black fighters get the most hate too. Yeah, they get a lot of hate though. You know, they say black fighters run too much. They're chicken because they don't want to stand toe to toe. It's not, no, man. It's not have fight and go. I'm not gonna sit here and just you hit me, I hit you. You hit me, I hit you. Hell no. Jennifer Lopez and Joy Taylor. Uh, hey, I don't know if you saw my question on the last live, but do you think LeBron would still have the same career success if he came into the league at his high school weight at 225? How much was Bron when he came into the league? what, 240? 240. I still think he would have had success for sure. Because he was just that athletic, that agile. Yeah, man, I think he still would have. He just was at his youth, at his youngest. His athleticism, his agility, his IQ was still very high. So for sure, I think he still would have been successful. But eventually, you got to put on some weight too. If you're going to be dominant, you got to put on some weight. So where his junior year, he was 225. Got you. If he just stayed at 225, yeah, I think he still would have been great and still would have found a way to be effective. If Tayshaun Prince, now Tayshaun was nowhere near LeBron at all, but like if Tayshaun Prince was effective at like Tayshaun probably like 185 pounds, 6'9". Bron would have figured that out for sure. You said, man, Uncle Roger had Oscar De La Hoya trying to do the shoulder roll in the Philly Trinidad fight, and it was an epic flop. Uncle Roger Mayweather, man, Roger Mayweather, the original Black Mamba. Those who don't know, Roger Mayweather's nickname was the Black Mamba first, and then Kobe gave himself the Black Mamba name. But first Black Mamba was Roger Mayweather. I love Uncle Roger, man. But Kobe was the better Black. I mean, yeah, he had the better career of the two for sure. Roger Mayweather was the first Mayweather to really put the Mayweather family in high regard for real. Roger Mayweather, two-time champ, man. Yeah, I know I miss Uncle Roger. Uncle Roger used to get a boy every time All Access or 24/7 was on. Uncle Roger had them quotables. Boxing is a thinking man's game. Thinking man's game, bro. What you mean? I admitted that about Kobe. Kobe had a better career than Roger Mayweather. Like, everybody know that, man. I'm not a hater. I'm never gonna see it until you Uncle Roger had a better career than Kobe Bryant. Like that would be crazy. Like, like I'm not gonna sit there. You think I'm finna say Roger Mayweather was better than Kobe? Man, no. In no realm would I say that. Boxing is a thinking man's game. Where Roger Mayweather, you say most people don't know shit about boxing. Shit about boxing. Who you think will win a championship first? The Bears, the Bulls, Cubs, or White Sox? Bears, Bulls, Cubs, White Sox. I hope the Bears. I hope the Bears, but if not, it'll be the Cubs again before anybody. Yeah, I'm hoping the Bears, but if not the Bears, it'll be the Cubs. They're on the quickest trajectory of the teams in Chicago. Yeah, the Cubs won in 2016. I actually got a Cubs jersey on right now. They won in 2016. That made me think of Kevin Hart. Yeah. He'd be like, my nephew? He ain't gonna be my nephew. Can't be my nephew. Can't be my nephew. Ain't gonna be my nephew. My nephew? Uncle Roger, they be like, who gonna win in the fight? Who, my nephew? My nephew. My nephew know how to do every fight, every trick in the book. Because the best fighters come from around my way. The Midwest. The Midwest. Ah, man, Uncle Roger be slip that hook in on his ass, put on one, and slide the jab in, throw the jab in, slide the hook in on his ass. That's for the road. That's for the road. Uncle Roger get in the corner, keep beating his ass. You beating his ass already. Just keep beating his ass and box him a little bit. Then beat his ass. Box him. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. All right? Uncle Roger never won Trainer of the Year, man. That's a travesty. Travesty. Tragic. Tragic. Floyd was foul when he said he would be going out Roger and telling him to get the F out of the gym. Floyd was foul when he would be going out. Hold on, Roger. He was going off on his father, Floyd, and told Big Floyd get the F out the gym. He never went at Roger. He went at his father, Floyd Sr., and told Floyd Sr. get the F out the gym. Him and Roger never clashed publicly on camera. But Big Floyd, yeah. He said when people say Shakur is trash or overrated, I just know off that you don't know shit. You don't know shit about boxing. Roger Mayweather, boy, that boy Roger was a trip, boy. Who was a better coach, Mayweather Sr. or Uncle Roger? Uncle Roger did a lot with Floyd. When Big Floyd went to jail, Uncle Roger set Floyd up on the trajectory to be the all-time great fighter he was. But Big Floyd instilled a lot of that defensive stuff in Lil Floyd. Shoulder roll, all that, Big Floyd taught him how to do that. Big Floyd was teaching him how to do the shoulder roll, how to perfect it, all of that. Now, Roger kind of like implemented some other stuff. Big Floyd taught him how to catch and shoot too. But Roger honed it up a little bit too. Look, young pretty boy Floyd, that was Roger Mayweather. That like Floyd offensive arsenal, that was Roger. Yeah, but senior, you're right. But senior taught Lil Floyd how to do all that stuff though. For real. But Roger kind of honed it out a little. He honed it, sharpened it a little bit. But Big Floyd taught him how to do a lot of that stuff. All that, Big Floyd taught him how to fight like that. Floyd Sr. For sure, man. For sure. Oh, man. Said WNBA and female. Big Floyd became a little jealous of Floyd and Roger's relationship. But Big Floyd was right. Floyd was getting hit too much. He was, and you could tell. You see, you seen Pretty Boy get hit a little bit more than he usually do. Big Floyd did get a little jealous of Roger because Floyd loved Roger. Not that he didn't love his father, but him and his father would clash a lot because they had a lot of similarities. But Roger knew how to relate to Floyd and talk to Floyd. Him and Roger had a bond where they understood each other very well, you know. But yeah, Roger was kind of wanting Floyd to get that offense up out of him. You hear me? Yeah, because Roger liked to throw them things. And Roger would get clipped in fights too at times in his fights. Because he liked to get busy. After the Chop Chop fight, Senior had Floyd sparring southpaws regularly. Yeah, because Chop Chop hit Floyd with some stuff, boy. But I'm gonna say this, man. Lil Floyd got that chin on him, man. Because it's sometimes Floyd probably should have hit the canvas a few times. Floyd got a chin on him, boy. Because, boy, what Shane Mosley hit Floyd with, man, shit. What? The shot Shane Mosley hit Floyd with, man, most dudes would have been on the canvas. You know? For real. His ability to recover was amazing. Amazing. Because he knew how to, oh, man. The way after he got hurt that round and came out and dominated the entire fight after getting hurt against Shane, his recovery was outstanding. Yes, Brian, for sure. Not just his chin, the fact he could recover quickly. A lot of guys get hurt, they be buzzed for at least 2-3 rounds. It take them a while to get their bearings back underneath themselves, to get their bearings back beneath themselves. Floyd can get hit, next round, he cool. Said Floyd got hit with a solid shot from Shane Ends. Yeah, he did. Chop hit Floyd with some stuff. Emmanuel Augustus hit Floyd with some stuff, man. Lil Floyd, he had a chin, man. He knew how to take shots. That little dude, Floyd little. Floyd 150 pounds soaking wet. He knew how to take them shots and deliver them shots. And then, even after he got hit, he knew how to get himself out of harm's way. I didn't see Floyd stand in the pocket and still be able to not get hit for real. Marcos Maidana, looping lefts and right, them looping rights he was throwing. Maidana was throwing all type of looping shots, going crazy, trying to unleash, like he was trying to unload on Floyd. Floyd, stay calm. I asked ChatGPT who would win, Prime Floyd or Prime Crawford at 47. Out of 10 bouts, AI had 6-4 Floyd. It sounded about right. Have I seen that new 106 in Park show with Cam Newton? I didn't even know nothing about that. I didn't know nothing about it. But hey, y'all, man, look, I'm finna get off this thing, man. I done came on here a little too late. I got to get some little stuff done before I leave the crib. I appreciate y'all popping on. We're going to have a much better live stream tomorrow. We can talk about some more stuff. But I appreciate everybody that got on here, y'all. I'm finna get off this thing for the night. Peace. Y'all take it easy.